Hi boys and girls, so today we are going to be working on the vegetable view. We are on letter V this week, and V says V. So we've talked about letter V and how it was coming up in the classroom, but here it's called the vegetable view because we see a carrot, an eggplant, and it looks like they have a fun vegetable garden. And instead of normal vegetables, there are pictures. And so our directions say that we want to color the pictures that begin like vase, which starts with a V, letter V. So first, before I start doing our directions, I need to remember to write my N-A-M-E, and we know that means name. Nice job. So I'm going to write my name. You can go ahead and write your name at the top. Remember, capital letter first, lowercase letter for the other letters of our name. Write it as best as you can, and we always like to use our black, but if you don't have a black with you today, that's okay. You can use a dark color that you can see. So first, before I start coloring those pictures that start with V, I need to go through and see what these pictures are and see if I can hear that V sound. So our first picture, this is a picture of a V, vest. See if you can hear that V sound. Now I know we're not together as a class, but maybe while I'm reading through these pictures, you can go ahead and show me a thumbs up if it starts with that V sound, or a thumbs down if it does not, if it starts with a different letter. So let's go back to our first picture. We have a V, vest. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Do you hear a V sound in V, vest? Yes, we do. All right, we'll come back to this one to color it. Let's go to the rest of our pictures. This is an instrument. You might have seen this in Mr. Irvin's music room or talked about it before. But this is a picture of a violin. I wonder if that's going to be a thumbs up or a thumbs down. A violin. Nice job. It does start with our V sound. All right, our next picture by The Onion, I see a picture of an apple. That sounds a little bit different, doesn't it? Apple. I do not hear a V sound in this picture. So maybe, so I can remember, when I go back to color, maybe I'll just put a red X through this because I know, and you helped me figure out that it does not start with a V sound. All right, next. Miss Fuxa was using one of these yesterday. A vacuum. Vacuum. Nice job. I saw your thumbs up. It starts with V. All right, we have a few more before we can start our coloring. This one is a picture of a boat. Boat. Yeah, I think that's a thumbs down. I don't hear a V sound. I hear a B sound. What letter says our B? B. I know, B and V, they sound similar, but very different. So I'm going to put a red X through that boat because I don't hear a V sound. All right, two more. This one, some of you may be hanging out with this picture if you have one at home. This is a picture of a cat. Cat. What do we think? No, that starts with our C. So I'll put another red X and we'll go to our last picture. Let's see. This one's exploding. This is a picture of a volcano. Volcano. What do we think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Yes, that is a cool V word, volcano. So good thing we put our red X's through because now I can go back and color my pictures that start with V. So before you start your coloring, let's go ahead and go through and say these V pictures together. Vest, violin, vacuum, volcano. It kind of tickles my lips when I say our V sound. So now, since we figured out our V pictures, we can go ahead and go through and color. But I want to show you tips and tricks, which a lot of you have been doing a really nice job on. Remember how we're almost kindergartners? We want to do a really nice job with our coloring. So I'm going to pull this down. Our first one is a vest, and so you can pick your color for your vest. There are a lot of different colors that you can use. And remember how we are working on our details, boys and girls? So maybe I'll pick blue for my vest. I'm going to work on coloring inside my lines as best as I can, not scribbling. And I'll color in my vest, and then maybe, like you did before, we are going to do our background color. So maybe I'll pick blue for my vest, really filling in all of those white spaces. And you can pick a different color for behind you. Maybe since I used blue, I'll use orange. I think that might look really nice. And we can color in around our vest, just like this. And these are some big boxes, so you're really going to have to do a nice job taking your time, making sure not to color over your vest, and filling in that sign because it's inside of a vegetable garden. So let's see. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. So let me zoom back out. When you color, you can color in those pictures that start with V. And then if you have some extra time, I'm sure you will, you can color in our carrot. I see an onion. There's a couple different color onions can be. You might have some in your pantry. And an eggplant. We haven't seen too many eggplants, but remember we've colored it before with our E. Usually they're purple and then they have a green top on the top. And then you can color in some of your grass of your vegetable garden for letter V. So I'm excited to see how these turn out.